Welcome back, BVC fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we've got a fun episode for you. So we did this before, but we wanted to introduce it again. We're going to be doing our hauls for October. So I have my friend Megatron here to help me out. Bobby, are you doing this alone?
I didn't bring any more help. I have enough help, and you'll see why.
Yes, and something that we did want to talk about is we are going to be having tiers soon, so you could join as a member and have a tier, and then you can tell us if you wanted us to review any of these figures, do an in-depth review. So look forward to that soon. Keep your notifications on.
Yes.
So let's start. Bobby has a lot more than me, which should not surprise any of you if you've been watching. So we're going to let him go first, do half of his. Then I'm going to, round that off and do a little transition. And then we are going to finish with Bobby's third party. So, Bobby, now what did you get?
Well, I think it's just going to be easier to start with the Hasbro stuff. And so we'll go for the Ross Extreme here. So I did get Night Prowler from Ross for $8, thanks to my good friend James, who brought this to Orlando. So we're not going to count this in our TF hauls. Stay tuned for another video on that. But I did pick this guy up. Next, we'll go with Perceptor. I love the new box on these movie characters, so had to pick him up. Staying with the Autobots, 86 Snarl that I paid $15 for, and you probably saw that on one of our news cycles, so $15 for him. Don't ask me how I did it.
Hey, you were being a little bit honest with her.
I was being a little bit honest.
She's the one that was like $14.99.
That's not my that's not my problem. I told her that I didn't see a price, which I didn't, and that's not my job. So and I did get Ultra Magnus. I actually really like him. So this was a really pickup that initially I didn't think I was gonna do, and as I started seeing more pictures, decided to go ahead and grab them. So I do like them, good size as well. And now let's go over to the bad guys, those Deceptive jerks. And
thank you.
This guy just came, Bombshell. So
he just came for you?
Yeah, honestly,
I got him in September.
Yeah, he just came like actually the week before TFCon, I think.
Wow.
So I did pick him up. I like the way he looks. The transformation, not
the best.
Yeah, it's pretty boring, but looks good. And then I did get his mate, but from the movie collection in Shrapnel. Again, love the box on this as well. So this came in. And then my last one, which is another Ross pickup, and it's Beast Wars Scorponok, which of course is not my Scorponok, but I was happy to pick him up. I think I had him as a kid, well, a younger adult, I guess. I can't necessarily say a kid, but I did have him, so it was good to pick him up at Ross for a lot cheaper than what I had just bought him on Walmart for like $40, and I sent that one back and got this one for $15, I think, or no, excuse me, $11.
It was $11. Yeah.
So that is my Hasbro collection so far. Oh wait, I take that back. Got more baddies here. We got Skywarp again, movie collection. Got to do it. This is crazy. My arms are getting tired. And I was one more. So I thought Scorponok was gonna be last, but instead this guy from Ross is going to be last. And I actually picked him up in Orlando as well at Ross, And while I'm not a big fan of Scourge in particular, I couldn't beat the price tag on him, and I'm happy I waited.
Yeah, you probably got that a year after I did, but it is a great figure with a great paint scheme.
Yes, and I actually bought two, and thought I forgot James had it, so I actually gifted my second one to a fan that I met at the pool at TFCon. So if you're watching, let me know what you think about the figure.
Yeah, and we will probably talk about everybody we met soon. But let's go on to what I got, and let's start it off with Scorponok. So I also got Scorponok thanks to Bobby. He was able to find it, and I really like the deco they used on it. It is not the original toy deco; it's more show accurate, and I really like it. So, thank you, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Along with that, I also got Megatron from Ross as well. I wasn't about to pay, I think it was $50 for this figure, especially when I'm not going to open it up. I know you did. I could see your face off to the side.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy with it for $15. And along with him, this was actually the first one I found, I also got Primal. So these are not going to be opened. They're just going to stay. I'm taking one out of Bobby's book. They're not going to be opened. They are going to stay like this. And I'm happy that I found them. Scorponok was always one of my favorite toys as a kid, not including, the character on the show. But as a toy, I always liked it. So I'm glad I got that one. And then the other two, you can't go wrong with Optimus and Megatron. Next, let's round out the Hasbro. I got Antagony. I'm cheating a little bit. I got this on the 30th of September. But I absolutely love this figure. Now, did yours ever come in?
You know what? It did, and I forgot. So
it doesn't surprise me. But go watch my review on this.
Yeah.
If you haven't already. I really like it. I think it does some really cool things. So, props to Antagony. Next, let's move into my third-party picks. So, I'm going to start off with the smallest one. I got Dr. Wu's, what was his name? White Python. I think that was his name. Mm-hmm. And if you watched it, I'm going to consider him a mini. I was going to call him a mini con, but he's a little too big to be a mini con. And I can't figure out where to drill that 5mm peg so he could connect to other people. So he is going to be a mini bot, and he's going to go with my Cryotech figures right on this shelf right up here. So I like it. I'm surprised. It's a really good figure. If they keep doing these weird repaints, I'll probably pick up a few of them going forward, as long as I can repurpose them and it makes sense for them to be tiny. Next, we've got Ravage, which I actually looked into it. They only called him Tripredicus Agent because they didn't have the rights to Ravage. So I really like this figure, subjectively. Objectively, there are issues with it.
Oh.
And that's something that maybe I will talk about a review, and I'll go over some things I don't like. Mine also came without a toe, but that can be remedied quite easy. But there are a few things that I think they could have fixed, and I might be trying something. But again, maybe that'll be in a review, so stay tuned. And lastly, probably Toy of the Year contender right here.
Oh, God.
And that's Tarantulas. This thing is amazing. And there is a very big quality difference between these two.
Oh.
So that's the first thing. But this thing is amazing. The paint's great. The feel's great. The transformation's great. I like that it has the alternate mode. It has all the legs. I don't know what's going to beat this out at the end of the year for me. I still have two figures. We've got the Black Prime and we have the Spider Girl, which are both up there. So if those come out and their quality's good, that's also not including exclusives, because those Fans Hobby exclusives are amazing. Shout out to Get Right Robot. So that's everything I got this month. I, unlike Bobby, was trying to hold it back for TFCon because I knew that was around the corner and I needed some extra spending money. But Bobby, what else did you get?
All right. Well, I'll take something out of your book here, and I'll start small. And I will also say that I picked up White Python, and I second what you said. I really like this figure. This is my first time jumping into the Doctor Wu space, and I'm very, very happy. And there's somebody out there who I have to thank, and you know who you are. I'll be giving you a shout out in the comments, definitely. But it didn't stop there.
It never does.
Because I had to get Sandstorm, which was actually the original one that I wanted. And so really happy with this guy as well. Transformation is really cool, cleans up very well. And then I did pick up a third one in Mirror Leopard. Haven't opened them yet. Get rid of that glare there. And so really excited about this one. I'll be able to compare all three. I did not get the fourth one as of recording.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
as of recording this, I did not get the fourth one yet. Next, we're gonna go even smaller, and I got the MPH Beachcomber, and I'm really curious. I haven't opened it yet, and here's the figure in the box. It looks really good from inside the box. I need to go ahead and open it. Just haven't had time. So this looks like it's going to be fun as well. And he is teeny tiny. So I don't know how deep I'm going to go with the MPH on these, because they are just a little bit too small.
And that's the company that's doing the Prime and the roller that
Exactly.
transforms and the really cool trailer. Okay, just wanted to make sure I was remembered.
And even though I have those pre-ordered, as somebody called me Mr. Pre-order, I do have them pre-ordered. I don't know how far I'm going to go with them now that I received this one. It may just be the one-offs that really catch me.
Yeah.
Next we have McFan's Toys City Commander, I believe his name is, but Ultra Magnus. I like this as well. This is a really, really good figure, and the paint job on this is really, really good. This is the metallic version, so I could be in on this as well. And we're gonna keep the party going with McFan's Toys, because I actually got their Rodimus as well. Flame Commander. This is the metallic or the metal version, and again, this looks really, really good as well. Yeah, this might be where some Hasbro money's going.
I was gonna say that's a very complete Legends collection for a Legends collector.
There you go, bringing up old stuff. We do have, and I've shown this.
Oh, it continues.
I've shown this on video, but now we'll just formally announce him as, this is the Flying Worm, I believe his name is. This is the Raven Power Glide version, I think. It looks like Raven to me from G.I. Joe, so kind of cool. Again, this is a little bit too small for my liking, but I can say I have one. And as stuff hopefully doesn't tip over here, we're going to go a little bit bigger now, and it will be Fans Toys Variator, or their Gears.
That's so tiny.
I really like this guy. He is really cool. There's a lot of weight on him. I really like Fans Toys because of the weight, but he's a mini bot, and it's crazy just to kind of give you a comparison.
Wow.
But he's a lot bigger in robot mode, so I do like that. So Gears, happy I picked him up. I guess I'll go ahead and say I jumped ship with James and picked up the Tarantulas as well. I'm not going to say this is my Transformer of the year. It's kind of cool. I do like the colors and the feel of it. Transformation's kind of cool, but this is definitely right up James' alley here, and I really like it though. But probably not Transformer of the Year. Something else I picked up, and okay, here we go. And that's Bond and James from X Transbots, which I haven't gotten to transformation yet. I'm a little worried. But I have not picked it. I have not done that yet. We will probably get into that in the next couple of days or so. But the alt mode looks.
Maybe we should live stream you trying to transform it.
Huh?
Maybe we should live stream you trying to transform it.
That would be scary. So, but it does look good, and we'll see what happens. I do have the Japanese version on pre-order as well, so we'll see what happens with this guy.
What about all the repaints? You have those on? Are those even up for pre-order?
Those aren't up for pre-order yet, so I'm luckily I'm still doing pretty good. I also picked up the KO of King Grimlock. This is Reximus, and it actually came with the Autobot sign on here, so that's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. Which I was very surprised.
I hope the SG one does too.
He's a big boy, as you can see here. So yeah, I had his gun sitting up there. So I do like him. Has a little weight to him as well. Boy, this is crazy. Now we're gonna go with Lime Toys Ares here, which I just actually got. Actually, this was waiting for me when I got back from TFCon, so I like him. He is missing a couple of things that I saw from the MMC version, I believe, that I wish was on this figure. So again, I won't go into too much detail in case you guys want to see a review on this, but I like him. He's okay. And then this this is a beautiful jet, and I'm upset because, like James, I actually had a piece that was broken, and you can't really see it here, but it's supposed to be even here, like on this side, but it came broken in the box, so hopefully I get a replacement. And this is for Dream Studios, whatever, the aerial bots. I can't think of the name right now, but this is their slingshot, which, as you can see, he is a big boy, and I do like him. He looks really good in alt mode, especially, and in bot mode he looked really good as well. Oh my gosh, what else do I have here? So I guess this is, let me just make sure. Oh, nope, it's not. I thought it was last. We're getting there. I did pick up, here's another biggie. And this is the KO oversize of Jetfire. I really like this guy. This was very surprising to me. And this is actually, I think it's Fire of the Sky, and it's the War for Cybertron oversized Jetfire. Vincorer or something like that. Don't ask me to pronounce it, but as you can see, he's huge, and I put him on the shelf next to the Masterpiece version and the Fans Toys Phoenix version, and he's the same size. So really happy about this guy. Feels really good and looks really good. Good pickup here, I think. If you're looking for him, just over $100. And let me just make sure. Think I covered everything. If not, I'm gonna say it came in November. But my final figure, which is really cool to me, and it is the gold version of New Age's Michael, and I am very happy to have picked this up. I can't believe I have another Omega Supreme.
Legends Omega Supreme too.
Omega Supreme. But I did like the fact that they came out with a gold color, and I felt like I had to have it, and I was fortunate enough to be able to pick him up. So this is my October haul. Even though Antigone was supposed to be in there, I'm scared to keep looking because I might see something else that I was supposed to include in here. But we'll just say that I either got it in November or September.
Well, there you go. So that's everything we got. We will be doing another episode on our TFCon hauls in particular. So look forward to that soon. And I think the news will be out tomorrow. So we'll be catching you guys up on that. And yeah, we still got some TFCon stuff to put out. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well as that trickles out.
Yes. And we just dropped the interview we did with Duncan from the customizing class. So if you haven't got a chance to check that out, please go and watch that. Really cool, really in-depth interview. I found out some things I didn't know. And we're waiting on James to get his stuff from TFCon.
Yeah. I've got about 25% of it. So it'll be here tomorrow according to USPS.
Yes. So I think that is all then. Unless you have some secret stuff there, James.
Well, as far as figures, no. But I wanted to remind them to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell. And there's one more.
Comment.
I said comment. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, and share.
Share. There you go.
Yeah.
See,
sharing is caring.
That's what bots like to do, and that's why he remembers it and I don't. So, so let us know what you thought in the comments below. We'd love to talk to you guys. And let's do a question. What is your favorite figure that I picked up, and what is your favorite figure that Bobby picked up? Let me know. Let us know below.
Yes. All right. Till next time. This wasn't really a debate, but till all debates are won, maybe next time. We'll see you later, guys.